Good morning, loves. Happy Sunday. I am doing some errands today. I've got some bits to run back from Zara. I ordered some basics and actually the composition isn't great. The way the tops fit on my bust is like too high for my chest, so I need to get some really good basics. So I'm looking for some like white round neck tees. I need about 5 of them. I've got a couple of Cobbs ones. They are nice, but they're a little bit pricey. So I'm gonna nip in to Primark to test their basics. This isn't a season when we're buying lots and lots of pieces, so I want something with a nice fabric. So I'm gonna check out the fabric. If we see anything else, we may see something else. I'm not saying no to pajamas, ladies. You know I love a Primark pajama, but it's been a while since we've been there. So yeah, come shop with me. Okay guys, so it's pretty difficult to record in store. There was lots of fitness items and fleeces galore. Few Valentine's pieces. And then we went into the changing rooms. Here I am showing you my little outfit. The scarf is Zara. They have one in store, but the quality isn't as good, I'll be honest. The jacket is from Topshop. I picked up over Christmas, and then I've got a matchy kind of blue set. The bottoms are from H&M with my Massimo boots. These were such a great investment piece. Here I am trying to describe the fitting rooms. There were 4 fitting rooms for the whole store. So as you can imagine, it was very close and there's lots of people you could hear talking in the background. So again, this is my final outfit before I try on some basics. This was the first one. It was actually in a size medium. I didn't like the shape of it. I was very uncertain. Whilst the length of the arms was really good, I think this one was £14, but I was just like, not sure. But I think it was in a size medium. There was not many in my size. Here is a nice grey peplum top. I liked it, but I was worried about how it would wash, and also it was quite baggy around the waist, so I wasn't definitely sold, but for £18 I think it's a good statement piece or something very easy to wear for work. I just wasn't 100% sold on this one. Moving on to the next item, this is something striking that you'll see on a mannequin, but something I would call full-on Monet. So it looks good on the mannequin, but when you go to grab it at home, it doesn't actually show up to its expectations. The collar was very cheap. It wouldn't match a typical pair of jeans, a light wash or a mid-wash, so this was something that I wasn't convinced when I put it on I would keep. Moving on to another white basic, I think this is the XL that I tried on. Again, the fabric composition was nice. It had a label inside, but it was far too big. I think this was about £7 or £8. Moving on to the next item, this was another one with a label inside, so a nice quality piece. It was in a size medium, which is my size, but I just wasn't convinced. It was £10, the first one was 14. I didn't know if I'd wear this all this time going into spring, and I wasn't sold on the shape. It's not as nice as my Collars one, which is a little bit more expensive, but I wear all the time. Now, if you know me, you know I love the pinstripe, and you know I love blue. I saw this suit and thought it would be nice with some stilettos, but the trousers were pushed at the bottom and not something I think I'd get loads of wear out of. I did like the bomber jacket, but I'm trying not to buy too many outfits that I've got to restyle all the time. In addition to that, it wasn't mine, guys. I think it was about £16 off the top of my head. The issue now is I'm trying to become more of a discerning shopper and buy things that I actually love, and whilst it was nice on, I just can't sit here and say, oh my goodness, I loved it. Then moving on to this snood, it is a hooded one, and I liked it on the hanger, and I've got a really nice grey coat it would go with, but the quality just wasn't very good. I think it was about £8 or £10, but I was not convinced. So this is that classic example of getting things in store and then trying them on and think, do I look nice? Then I tried on this nice peplum top, ideal for workwear, guys. It's got bralette clips, so it's very sheer, and I wouldn't wear anything under this, so I also wouldn't want to be showing my bra at work. So whilst the material was okay, I wasn't necessarily convinced in terms of the cut, and also just feeling like very comfortable wearing this day to day. Okay, so let's do the down low on the haul. Went into Primark full of fitness wear and then bits of other pieces. Saw a cute snood, a little pinstripe outfit that I thought, this could look really good together. Pinstripe is something I already have, so I was very cautious of that, but I thought, you know what, let's try it on. Went further up the store and found some like more smarter pieces to go with like workwear, so I thought, let's try these on. The white basic tees, my down low for Primark is, there is a printed size one, do not get that. They're really thin, see-through and not good quality. There is a sewn in cotton label white tee that is good, but they have no sizes. So the only one I could find was long sleeve, which I didn't really want because I want to take them into like spring summer, and there was 2 that looked exactly the same. One was £10, one was £14, and I couldn't really tell the difference from them, and I was like, it's not really what I want. I came and wanted a short sleeve one that I could layer. In addition to that, I tried on like a really nice grey peplum cardigan. I wasn't really sold on the quality, guys, and I've got a really nice like, it's an Adnola grey cardigan that I've worn loads and I love, so I'm looking at it now going, am I going to wear it as much as that, because it's quite similar but different shape. And then I tried on this really nice v-neck like smart cotton blouse, but it had the bralette ties and you could see straight through, which you're going to see my bra. So I was like, there is no way I'm going to wear that at work, and I don't want to wear a vest underneath because I just want a one stop go put together kind of look. So what I would say is I even looked at the nightwear the sizing is so out. So unless you're small or a large, it's very hard to get anything in your size that you're gonna like. I saw like really nice cherry PJs that would look really nice at top and a trouser, but all the sizes are gone, so I'm not even trying them on, guys. But if you are a small, like, go for it. If you're 8 to 10, like, get in there. But I'm like a 12, so I always go for a medium, and they just didn't have the sizing. So I think there are some nice bits in there, but you can't go in guaranteeing for what you want to buy. And also some of the quality points, I'm just like, how is that going to wash? So this hasn't been a successful haul, guys, but I think it's quite an honest haul, and I hope in 2026 that's what we're all looking for. Things that we're going to buy and wear again and really want, and even just like getting a long sleeve versus a short sleeve. I knew what I really wanted, so I wasn't just going to get that and queue for ages to get something I really didn't want. So I hope that what you've seen today is maybe helpful in some way to steer you around. I did love the pinstripe bomber, but I've already got a really nice pinstripe blazer, so I was like, do I need another bomber jacket in pinstripe? And it wasn't lined, it was really, you know, wishy-washy. And then they had the matching trousers, and I'm sure I could style them up with a nice heel to go somewhere, but I don't need them because I've also got a wide leg pinstripe trouser. So I'm really trying to look at things I pick up and assess my wardrobe and go, how is this going to add value? How is it going to add dimension? How is it going to bring to life something I already have? And that actually, whilst it's nice, it wasn't going to do that. So yeah, apologies for the filming in store, because it was very difficult to film other than at the beginning. And then there was literally 4 cubicles for 2 huge floors that we could get changed in. So there was people talking, so you wouldn't be able to hear me in the store anyway, describing the items. So look, I'm not going to buy things that I'm not going to keep, and you know, I'm just not going to do that. So I hope it was helpful. If you saw anything you like, if you pick up some things that could really aid your wardrobe, go and get them. Get the white tees with the cotton sewn in label, because the quality is good, but make sure you can get your size, particularly, you know, if you want a short or long sleeve. That is the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed and have a good week. I will see you very soon.